Congratulations, you downloaded a TROPOMI NO2 file, and now you want to take a look and see what's in this file. So the first thing we're going to do is look at the file using a HDF5 browser using IDL. You can do something similar using Python or R or another software package, but I'm using IDL for Windows here. So let's take a look at this file first using a GUI interface. And it'll load up here. There's a lot of reference data in the file. It can be a little bit overwhelming at first. We have all the reference data here in addition to metadata, but the folder that you're going to be most interested in is the product folder. So let's open that one up. And in particular, within this folder, all the important information is right here: nitrogen dioxide tropospheric column for most applications projects. Another important value is the QA value, and also you'll need to know the latitude and longitude. In addition, you'll need to look at the support data folder. I'll click on that, and in particular the geolocations folder, and we can see that there's the latitude bounds and the longitude bounds, and you'll also want to read those in because those are the corner points of the pixels and are important when you need to plot it up. I encourage you to take a look at all of the variables in the folder if you, in multiple folders if you're interested, but I will definitely admit that it can be overwhelming at times. So let's just focus on some of the variables I just mentioned and read those in and see what those look like. All right. So as mentioned before, we want to take a look at the nitrogen dioxide tropospheric column variable. Let's read that in using the HDF5 open and HDF5 read programs in IDL. And the next step is actually we're going to convert that value, which is reported in moles per meter squared, to molecules per centimeter squared. This value is listed here, but it's also in the file directly itself. We'll also want to read in the latitude variable, the longitude variable, the QA value, the latitude bounds, again the pixel corners, and the longitude bounds, again the pixel corners. For the QA value, there are several different applications, but most applications request that you use QA values greater than 0.75. The QA value is actually reported multiplied times 100, so it's as an integer. And so for my purposes, I assume that anything greater than 75 is good, but in actuality it should be 0.75. And so what I'm doing now is that I'm going to filter based on both valid pixels and also a smaller domain that I'm looking at, which in my case is the northeastern United States. So let's run the program, see where this gets us. At first, reading in the file name, then we're going to read in the file. It's read in, and it's also filtered as well using this filter program at the bottom. Finally, one last step. Let's see what all the values of the valid data are. Here we go, printing it to the screen, and we get multiple values. 1 times 10 to the 15th, 1 times 9 times 10 to the 14th. These are the values of the TROPOMI data, and we can plot these up using any type of program we would like to use. So with that said, I hope this has been helpful in showing you which variables are important, and hopefully this can get you started to plot up the data. Thanks.